Welcome to PSP Southampton Boat Show TV here on ybw.com, and welcome to the first in a series of shows that goes behind the scenes to the 41st PSP Southampton Boat Show in association with ITV Meridian. In this programme we'll be looking at what the Jubilee Sailing Trust are bringing to the show, looking at some nifty electronics, interviewing a record-breaking lady and going out into the city to find out what else you can be doing whilst the show is on. Aha, me hearties, avast and avar! Well, actually, I should be saying kiss me hardy, as today we speak to the captain and crew of the Jubilee Sailing Trust's Lord Nelson. The Jubilee Sailing Trust was set up in 1978 to offer the opportunity for disabled adults to get experience on life on the open seas. This ship and a sister ship Tenacious make navigations all over the world, taking hundreds of disabled people on some life-changing experiences. Captain Barbara, hello.
Welcome on board, Mike.
Thank you very much. Captain Barbara, wonderful ship. What sort of ship is she?
Lord Nelson is a three-masted bark, and she was purpose-built to take a crew comprising able-bodied crew and those with physical disabilities. And the idea is that everyone works together to sail the ship, and those with a disability have an able-bodied buddy with them.
You gave me a little bit of a hint there. You said the word crew. I'm assuming that when people sign up, they're signing up to do things, not do things.
Yes, they sign on to crew this ship. And that means that they divided into watches. We have 4 watches, and they help set sails and hand sails, and if they want to help work aloft they can. That's not compulsory. They steer the ship, they keep lookout, they keep the log, and in happy hour, which is when we clean the ship, they scrub the decks, clean the brass, clean the heads and showers down below. Everybody takes a full part in running the ship, and of course we're not just always around the UK. Our voyages around the UK can be sort of 4, 5, 6, 7 days, but we always try and go to a foreign port. But then of course we go down to the Canary Islands, into the Mediterranean sometimes, and across the Atlantic to the Caribbean, and they're all voyages that anyone can come sailing on.
This wonderful project, this wonderful ship that you run, how's it all funded?
Well, what people pay is their voyage fee does not cover the true running costs of the ship, but we are a charity and we have a fundraising department, and they help fund people's voyages, and every voyage is funded by at least £300. But if people still can't afford the rest of it to pay, then we do have ways of assisting them, and they are helped to raise the money.
I'm with Dave Borden, who's second mate with the Jubilee Sailing Trust. Dave, lots and lots of electronics up here. Can you give us a quick tour through?
Of course I can. Well, in line with tradition, second mates do navigation, and our principal means of navigation close to the shore is the radar. And further offshore, we'd be using a GPS.
So I just said earlier on it's all electronics. What happens if the generator or what have you fails?
Well, it's not quite all electronics. Mark 1 eyeball is very important for the navigator. However, if we have 2 generators on board, duty and standby, so if one falls over, the other takes over. And if both of them fall over, we have an emergency generator. And if that falls over, we have a battery backup system for the emergency communications.
So let me get that right. You've got a backup for the backup with a backup that's got a backup.
Absolutely.
Dave, I love your job already. Thanks very much. Looking forward to seeing you at the show.
Great pleasure. See you there.
Well, we saw some fantastic electronics there. But if you own a boat that's a little bit smaller, then perhaps this might be of interest to you. It's the latest Raymarine A50D chart plotter and fish finder. Electronics like this are available at the show. We have over 95 chandlers and electronic suppliers, people who are ready to talk to you, give you some expert advice. Why don't you check out the website, southamptonboatshow.com, and click onto the exhibitors part of the website to find out more information. Our big show this year is going to be held on the Record Breakers stage, and the stage show looks at maritime record breakers, both historical and modern. And today I'm pleased to say I'm talking to Shelley Jury, Powerboat Ace. Shelley, hi there.
Hi Mike, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, and thank you very much for joining us today. Shelley, your career has been a shopping list of firsts, and from memory I'm thinking there was a 3-hour endurance race on Lake Windermere, the British Honda Powerboat Championships, and your latest record, of course, is you being part of the first all-female crew to win the Turkish Grand Prix. Shelley, can you tell us a little bit about how you prepare for these firsts?
Well, the Windermere endurance race, the record-breaking thing there was I was obviously the first lady to finish the endurance race and win it overall, which was 3 hours. That kind of actually happened by accident. I didn't realise till about lap 54 that I actually had a chance of winning. So, and then it was just like, oh my goodness. And but when we'd fought all the way round, but because it's an endurance race and it's 3 hours, you actually kind of lose track of where everyone is and how many people have stopped for fuel and things. So that was just a dream come true. British Honda Racing, absolutely fantastic to win the British Championships with Libby Keir, who was my co-driver at the time. Lovely Libby. That was a dream come true, and obviously the first ladies to ever win British Honda. And of course, we're competing against men all the time here. In that particular racing, we were racing against 20 teams, identical teams, and they were all full of men. So we were pretty chuffed to do that. And of course, then my sort of big ambition was to go into P1 World Championships. Went in there last year and became the first lady ever to go into the Evolution class and raced with a guy, which was a fantastic experience. And then this year it was to come back and do the first all-female crew into P1. So made history books again. Thought we would just, you know, go out there, feel our way. We were racing against all men again and very experienced male racers. And to get out there and actually get on the podium first race and then to win the second Grand Prix overall was just incredible. So to like make history in a matter of 2 months was brilliant.
Twice in 2 months. Shelley, I'm in awe of your track record. Looking forward to having you at the PSP Southampton Boat Show, Ladies' Day and onwards. Shelley Jury, thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to Ladies' Day as well. That's a great, great day, and thank you for inviting me again.
Well, thank you very much. Now, Shelley's going to be at the show from Ladies' Day, which is Thursday the 17th onwards, and she'll be on our stage, waving the flags, helping us try to break our semaphore record. For more information on that, go to southamptonboatshow.com. Whilst you're in Southampton, why not check out some of the great bars and restaurants throughout the city? From the marina views at Ocean Village to Oxford Street and Bedford Place, you're spoilt for choice. Alternatively, why not catch a movie at the Harbour Light Cinema or spend the evening at the Mayflower Theatre? So that brings us to the end of the first film about the 41st PSP Southampton Boat Show in association with ITV Meridian. The show runs from the 11th of September until the 20th. For information about the show, go to ybw.com. Remember, kids go free. See you next time.